Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of April 14th through April 20th, and we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Pisces, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information on how to do that is available in the description box below. And make sure to stick around until the very end of this reading for a message from Spirit that really ties everything together here. Wow, okay. These are really interesting energies that I'm already seeing we haven't even clarified. So, Pisces, the main energy for your reading this week is the Six of Cups. There's definitely a soulmate, a soul connection showing up here for you. Now, usually for me, the Six of Cups could also be a friend, a family member. But in this case, it's definitely a love connection. There's love showing up here for you, but it's really interesting because alongside the love, there's also a lot of overthinking and anxiety that you have bringing into this. So, let's see. In the recent past, you get the Temperance, the Strength, and the Nine of Swords. There's definitely been a healing process that you've been going through here in the recent past. I feel like whatever this healing process was, whatever you had a difficult time coping with, it was something that brought in a lot of anxiety for you, a lot of pain. And I feel like in the recent past, you've started or you're in the middle of the healing process. Now, this healing process is not just for you. This is almost happening like on a higher self level. So it's like your higher self is working through some things and you're the one going through that healing as a result of that. But whatever it is you were healing definitely brought in at some point a lot of anxiety and a lot of pain for you. In the current situation, you get the Death, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Something here is transforming and it's changing and it's bringing in a lot of happiness for you. But again, alongside that happiness, there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of worst case scenario. There's a lot of, well, what if this happens? And what if that happens? And what if this doesn't work out? And what if this goes bad? But which actually by having all that overthinking, you're preventing yourself from being able to feel this beautiful love, these beautiful happy emotions that are coming in along with this transformation. So I'm not really sure why you're overthinking. We'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Lovers, the Three of Swords, and the Magician. Again, love, passion, intense connection, and emotional pain tied up to that. This is like the theme throughout your whole reading. Beautiful energy and then you bringing in pain. Beautiful feelings and then you overthinking it. I'm not really sure why this is the case, but at least in the near future, you're definitely manifesting something. So you are kind of in an energy of like, I feel all these beautiful feelings. I know how this feels, but then I also feel this pain or the fear of pain. But at least you're in a position to manifest something. So let's see. I want to see what the Six of Cups is for you, which is the main energy for your reading. And again, you are a water sign, so it's, feelings are your strong suit. I just don't understand why along with these beautiful feelings, you're also bringing in pain, anxiety, overthinking, fear of heartbreak, all of those things. Six of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Justice. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign. If so, this could also be their energy because there's a lot of swords here. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So what I see here is you definitely feel this soul connection. There is a soulmate that you have history with. This is not somebody brand new. This is somebody that you have, there's been some water under the bridge here. And what you're showing me is, yeah, I feel those feelings, but I'm not going to let myself feel those feelings. I'm in a position of complete emotional, lack of vulnerability. I don't want to feel anything. I'm going to go based on what makes sense, what is logical, what needs to happen here. And again, I do feel like you feel like this person wronged you in some capacity because you're also showing me here, I want things to be set right. I don't know if I need to set them right or the other person needs to set them right, but this person's not getting access to any of my emotions, any of my love, any of my feelings until things are set right between the two of us. Let's take a look at your recent past. Start off by clarifying this Temperance for you in the recent past. Temperance is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Strength, which you get again in the recent past, and the Two of Wands. So again, like I said, a lot of healing in the recent past following an ending, following something that was very painful for you when it came to an end. But what's interesting here, Pisces, is this needed to come to an end. It was difficult for you, no doubt. You're showing me over and over again, this ending sucked, this ending was hard, it was difficult. But you were in a position of having to heal from that. And I do see you healing, but while you're healing, you're not really doing much. You're kind of like, you know what, I understand that I'm going through a healing period. I understand that this is what I need to do to heal. I'm not doing anything else. I want to invest all my energy in this. I'm just going to wait for the energies to kind of balance out so that I feel like I'm ready to pursue something else. So it's kind of like you took yourself and you put yourself in a little cocoon of healing, and you're like, I don't want to do anything, like nothing that's going to drain my energy. I just want to focus it all on healing. Let's take a look at the strength for you in the recent past. The strength is clarified by the Ten of Cups, which you get again in the same row in the current situation, the Hierophant and the Fool. So what's interesting here is, despite all the difficult stuff, despite all the difficult energy that you dealt with, it also sent you into an energy of a brand new beginning. And I feel like there's this commitment showing up here for you, which is bringing in a lot of happiness. And again, I don't feel like it's a new commitment though. I feel like this is a commitment with somebody from your past. The Hierophant to me is kind of like a card of, we were either really married or this connection was so deep it felt like a marriage. And usually you don't get the Hierophant with somebody brand new. Like, this isn't somebody you just met. This is somebody you have history with. You have depth to this connection. And again, you are showing me it's hard. The hard part was ending this. But again, the even more difficult part is now this person is coming back, or they came back because this is in your recent past, and they may want a brand new beginning. They may want to start over. Does this make you happy? Absolutely. You're showing me here, I'm thrilled that this person's coming back. I'm thrilled that this connection has the possibility of starting over. But it's also hard for you to accept that. Now I understand why there's all this anxiety here. Excuse me. It's because this connection brings in, okay? This connection brings in a lot of happiness for you. You care a lot about this person, but it also ended. And that ending really, really hurt you. So it's kind of like the good and the bad. The Nine of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Empress. So here's what's stressing you out here in the recent past. You are very, very clear on what this person means to you. This person means a whole lot to you. This is somebody very important to you. This is somebody that you care a lot about. And you realize that. You recognize that and you accept that. But what's freaking you out here and what's stressing you out here is that you are also not allowing yourself to emotionally connect to this because of the pain, because of the fear of this person hurting you, because of everything that happened between the two of you in the past. And so even though there's a lot of good feelings coming in with this person, and you see them, you talk to them, you're like, wow, like I feel amazing about this, there's also the mind coming in and being like, yeah, you feel amazing, but do you remember everything they just did to you? Do you remember the painful ending that we had to go through? Remember the healing we had to go through? That wasn't fun, was it? So I feel like that's where this combo of the difficult energies and the loving energies are coming in. For the death rebirth in the current situation, you get the Four of Swords, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's definitely, again, a lot of healing going on here within this connection. And I feel like this connection is reviving itself in your energy. I do feel like this person's also in your actual 3D world, so I don't feel like it's just energetically you two are communicating. I feel like you guys are actually communicating in person as well. So texting, talking, something like that. This connection does want to come back. It does want to resurface. And the reason it's doing so is because there's a lot of healing that you're meant to gain from having this connection back in your life again. This is definitely love, no doubt. No question about this. This is love, both for you and for them. So whatever you're feeling towards this person, they're feeling the same way, okay? And I feel like you are more open to allowing this connection back into your life now simply because you recognize that by allowing this person back, by allowing this connection, this loving connection into your life, you're going to gain something from that. And what you're going to gain is a lot of healing. Also with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's kind of like it's destined to happen. This is meant to happen, right? You can fight it. We all have free will. But you're not showing me the energy of like, I even want to resist this. Not at all. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups for you in the current situation. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands. Yeah, this connection being back in your life is making you very happy. I can see that. The other person, I doubt that they can see this. You're showing me here that you are holding back. You're really hiding and concealing all this happiness that you feel as a result of this person coming back, of this connection resurfacing, all of that. The reason you're doing that, though, is because you're still showing an energy of a bit of confusion. You know how you feel, but you also know how the pain feels, and that's what's really confusing you here. It's an energy of, I feel the love, I feel the happiness, I feel all the good emotions, but then I also remember all the pain and how much it hurt when things ended, when this person left, or when I left, right? And so that's what's sending you into an energy of confusion. Do I follow my heart or do I follow my head? Which is more powerful? What am I supposed to listen to here? So I do see you again, kind of feeling all these things and going through this moment of confusion and really just waiting for clarity, waiting to come out of this confusion and waiting to decide what it is that aligns best with you when it comes to you and this person and this connection as a whole. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords for you in the current situation. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of overthinking here. Don't get me wrong. Your mind is very, very active and your mind is really playing out all the ways that this could go really bad. But you're way more powerful than your mind, Pisces, and your emotions are definitely what are guiding you here. And you're showing me, you know what? It's hard. It's difficult for me to put myself out there, but I'm willing to meet this person halfway and work on things. I'm open to having things work out. I'm open to collaborating with this person. Now, what that means is I'm going to give 50%. This other person has to come in and work with me. If I feel like I'm giving more than I'm receiving, I'm not going to do this, right? I can easily see you pulling the emergency cord and being like, nope, I'm done with this. But despite the fact that it's hard to put yourself out there, to open up to this person, to allow the possibility of things working out, for you to even entertain that idea, it's difficult, but I do see you doing so, or at least having the desire to do so. But make no mistake, your mind is definitely still active in the background, letting you know of all the ways that this could go bad and how this might hurt you and how this might not work. But I feel like you're not really listening to your mind at this point, at least not in the current situation, which is sometimes a good thing. Let's take a look at the Lovers for you in the near future. The Lovers is clarified by the Magician, which you get again in the near future, the Hermit, the Page of Cups. You're allowing yourself to open up to this. You're allowing yourself to finally accept and recognize and feel these beautiful feelings. And these feelings are love. This is an intense connection between you and somebody else. And I see you kind of just dipping your toe a little bit, being like, okay, I'll dip my toe in this feeling pool and see how it feels. And I like it. And what's beautiful here is as you're opening up to this, your higher self is also entering a position of a lot of healing, a lot of introspection, and from that position, you're manifesting something. I don't know what you're manifesting. We'll see when we clarify the Magician in the near future. But as you're opening up to this, there's a lot of healing happening for you on a subconscious level, on a higher self level. And that's really, really beautiful. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords in the near future for you. I feel like this is more so a fear that you have. I don't feel like this is actually taking place. Okay. Yeah. The Three of Swords, excuse me, is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords again, and the Sun. So what is happening here in the near future, as you're starting to open up and feel these feelings of love and allow yourself to go through this transformation on a higher level, right? Alongside that, there's some pain. There's some pain that you haven't really dealt with, right? From the recent past, from this ending, from previous breakups, from other relationships, right? There's pain coming up here for you in the near future, and it's pain that you're meant to deal with. And I see you doing that. I don't see you burying this pain. I don't see you ignoring it or pretending like, oh, it's not there, I don't want to deal with it. No. You're dealing with it in very, very small steps. So it's like the pain comes up and you're like, okay, let's deal with this pain. And then you step back. And then you touch it again and you're like, okay, well, what is this about? Why does this hurt? And then you take a step back, right? And all you're doing through this is being able to process and transform this pain into happiness. Look at this pain, work with this pain, release the pain, and move into a position of happiness. And the Sun is really the happiest card in the deck. So that is a beautiful, beautiful process and a beautiful energy that you're working with here in the near future. Now, let's clarify this Magician and see what it is. That's way too many cards, Spirit. Give me 3, please. 3 cards for the Magician in the near future for Pisces. Okay, So the Magician is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords. So you're definitely manifesting a brand new beginning in love here with this person, with, between the two of you. And that brings you a lot of emotional stability. A lot of emotional balance is tied up to you being able to create this manifestation, right? Because you do want a new beginning in love. You do want something that is emotionally fulfilling to you, but is also emotionally balanced. You don't want something that's tumultuous where you guys fight all the time and there's a lot of disagreement. No, you want something that you feel like your needs are being met, like you're being heard by this person, like it is balanced and stable, but still loving and passionate all at once. That's totally fine, and that's what you're manifesting. However, with the Five of Swords here, I would be very, very cautious to take a look at your own thoughts when it comes to trust, when it comes to being able to trust the other person, because you're showing me here, I'm manifesting a brand new beginning. I'm manifesting a balanced emotional connection, but I don't trust something here. So either you don't trust yourself to be able to manifest this, or you don't trust the other person. If you don't trust the other person, that's something that you need to work with and you need to work on with them, right? Because you're not going to be able to manifest an emotionally balanced connection if there's always that little element of, I don't trust this person. I don't believe what they're saying. I don't know if what they're telling me is the truth. Okay, you would know how this resonates for you. That's just a story that I'm getting, so I feel like I need to share it with you. So Pisces, let's close off your reading, see what Spirit wants you to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you and this person are meeting each other 50-50. I feel like you are very grounded when it comes to this connection, and this person is a little bit more fiery, they're a little bit more passionate, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing, because you are still able to create this sense of stability, right? This sense of a solid foundation within yourself when it comes to this connection. You don't have to match their same energy. You can be who you are, they can be who they are, and you guys can still come together in a very, very beautiful way, because the love is there, the passion is there, the intense connection is there, okay? And I do see you opening up in the near future. So there's really nothing to do except for, keep doing what you're doing. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Pisces.